name is Josefin Berg, and I'm Associate Director in the Clean Energy Technology Group at S&P Global Commodity Insights. At the beginning of this year, we released our 2025 Clean Energy Trends Report. And the trend that I want to highlight is that battery energy storage will become essential in low-price electricity markets. So why are batteries becoming so hot? Well, one of the reasons is solar cannibalization. In Europe, there's a lot of concerns right now around low power prices. And that's because after the energy crisis in 2022, renewables build-out exploded. In 2023, Europe added 52% more solar than the year before. And in 2024, we started seeing those solar plants pushing down daytime electricity prices. Just look at Spain. In 2022, Spain had 132 hours of electricity prices below 10 euro per megawatt hour. In 2024, that had increased to 1,886 hours. So when the sun shines, the solar plants capture the lowest prices, and the same happens for wind. So it's cannibalization, and it's not going to get any better because we have a lot of wind and solar plants that are still waiting to get built. So what can an asset owner do to get revenues in such a low price environment? And on the other hand, another question is, what about the end user? We have added tons of low-cost renewables, but you might still be waiting for that low-cost electricity bill. And that's because prices are volatile. They spike when the sun doesn't shine or the wind doesn't blow. So generation revenues need to come from those spikes. And that's where batteries come in as the solution. You charge the batteries when the prices are low, and you discharge when they're high, so you get arbitrage. And many companies are now seeking this opportunity. In Germany alone, which is the best market for arbitrage, there are more than 200 gigawatts of batteries that have applied for grid access. So in these volatile markets, the case for batteries is becoming clear, and there's a consensus that batteries are needed in the electricity system. Still, there are many barriers before we're going to see an accelerated uptake. Cost, it's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem right now is around grid access and permitting. So you can have a standalone battery that needs a grid access point, or you will have a battery co-located with solar that needs a separate construction permit. In most markets, it gets messy. And it doesn't help that so many developers are seeking the opportunities that applications pile up. Our trend prediction for 2025 is that battery energy storage will become essential in electricity markets with a high share of renewables and volatile electricity prices. In 2026, we might even see the first signs of what it will look like when batteries shape the price. Thank you for listening.